Are you fat and frustrated? Do you get pissed off every time you look at yourself in the mirror, despite training regularly, paying attention to your nutrition, and feeling like you're doing all the right things? Well, in today's video, I'm going to reveal to you the biggest cardio mistakes that you're probably making that are keeping you fat and frustrated, keeping you from making the progress that you ultimately deserve, keeping you from building your greatest body, and preventing you from living your greatest life. What's up? It's Coach Frank here at the Critical Bench Compound. And in this latest training series, guys, what we've done is we revealed to you the biggest training mistakes that you keep making and why it's halting your progress and why it's keeping you from building your greatest body, breaking through these plateaus, and ultimately living your greatest life. But guys, none of this matters. These mistakes, if you correct them, if you still keep making the biggest mistake that men all around the world are making. So down there in the first pinned comment, guys, check out the next video where we reveal to you the biggest mistake and give you the 10-second trick to change it. The biggest mistake I see men making all the time that are in a muscle building, gaining phase is not doing any of it. Right? Now, yes, if our goal is building maximum muscle, if our goal is we want to put some size on, then we shouldn't be putting a primary focus on cardio for weight loss, cardio for fat loss. But if we don't do any, then we're missing out on so many of the other benefits. We're missing out on the general health benefits, the cardiovascular benefits, the lifestyle benefits, the mental benefits that you get from a 30-minute walk outside on a sunny afternoon. So guys, if you're not doing any form of cardio, steady state, HIIT, start. I would advise start with 30 minutes a day of just outside walking. Get the benefits of the fresh air, get the benefits of the vitamin D, get the benefits of being in nature. Maybe go on a trail hike. The second mistake that I see men making all the time, or people in general, not just speaking to men here, but people in general, is doing their cardio first. It's like, wait, I gotta warm up. I gotta do 30 minutes on the treadmill to warm up my legs before I go crush squats. Well, if you guys saw the training mistakes video, which if you didn't, make sure to go back and check that video out after this one, guys. We talked about the importance of training a muscle to complete failure and why we need to do that if our goal is building maximum muscle. Well, if you exhaust that muscle with a 30-minute walk before squats, or you exhaust that muscle with a 30-minute walk or 30-minute cycle before you train legs, are you actually gonna be able to take that muscle to complete failure? Or is the cardio gonna actually hinder some of the performance that you would get in the gym? So if you're doing your cardio first, stop it. Ideally, I would suggest and recommend doing your cardio in a split session. Now I know not everybody can do that. So get your workout in first and then finish it off with the 15 to 20 minutes of cardio after. But if your lifestyle is set up in a way where you can split these sessions up and you can get your weight training done in the morning at the gym and then a 30-minute walk in the afternoon, that would be the ideal scenario, in my opinion. The third mistake I see people making constantly is dreading cardio. Literally telling themselves while they're doing it how much they hate what's happening. This was something I struggled with a lot as a bodybuilder. Guys, you may not know, but I spent 10 years in the NPC competing at a moderate to high level. I wasn't the greatest in the world. I never claimed to be. But when I first got started, I remember being told I had to do 2 cardio sessions a day, right? Like I just told you guys to split your cardio up. Well, this was a struggle for me to get past this belief. It's like, no, I'm at the gym, I want to just do it all once. So having to return back to the gym in the afternoon as a young man, I was like, oh, this is a waste of my time. So many other things that I could be doing. And I didn't understand it back then, but this was obviously a reason as to why in my early career, I wasn't able to progress. I wasn't able to get as lean and as shredded as I potentially could. Because that stress, that dreading of what I was doing was forcing my body to hold on to cortisol, to hold on to water. So if you don't enjoy what you're doing, then just stop it. Because it would actually be more beneficial for you to go home and do nothing and allow your body to start to recover and repair from the workout that you just went through, than spend 20 minutes hating yourself and hating life because you're forcing yourself to walk on a hamster wheel. Guys, this may be the biggest one that I'm seeing people making constantly, so that's why I'm spending a lot of time on it here today. If you're dreading it, if you're not looking forward to it, you're not getting the benefits out of it that you deserve. Now, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, guys, changing these mistakes, fixing these in your life, yes, they will make some immediate benefits and help you in moving forward. But if you're constantly making the same mistake that men all around the world are making by not paying attention to their hormones, not optimizing their insides first, then what you have on the outside, it doesn't matter. If we're not healthy inside first, as a man, our energy is going to suffer. Our focus is going to suffer. Our sex drive, our sex life is going to struggle. So check out that first link down there after this video, guys, in the pinned comment, where we're going to give you the 10-second trick to optimize your hormones, to optimize your life, to become the man that you were created and meant to be. And probably the fourth mistake that I see people making all the time when it comes to utilizing cardio as a fat loss driver now. So this fourth tip is going to be a little bit different than the first three. The first three, we're talking more to you if you're trying to build muscle. This fourth one is going to be more about the fat loss, weight loss side of things. And it's too many people starting out too early as cardio as the primary driver for fat loss. You know, a great analogy that was given to me by a coach that I had, it was the last year I was competing in bodybuilding in 2016, is when you're starting to prep, when you're starting anything, any new goal in life, specifically building your body, like we got to look at all of these variables as bullets in the chamber, right? We have our training, we have our nutrition, we have our recovery, we have our supplementation, we have our fat loss. These are all levers that we can pull. And what ends up happening is when we start out and we're excited, we pull the training lever, we go all in on our training. We pull the nutrition lever, we go all in on our nutrition. We start tracking every single calorie. We pull the supplementation level, we're taking 37 different supplements. We pull the lifestyle and recovery lever to where we're optimizing our sleep, sleeping 8 hours a night. And we pull the cardio lever right out of the gate where we're doing 30, 45, 60 minutes of cardio every single day. Well, our bodies are gonna obviously catch up with things, and some of these things are gonna stop working at the same rate and level that they were at the beginning. So what do? We're out of levers to pull. So if you're trying to lose weight, pull one lever first. Optimize your training. Let that ride its course. Then pull the next lever. Optimize your nutrition. Then pull the next lever, sleep, recovery. And then finally, you have the lever that you can really pull towards the end of it, which is gonna be your cardio. But if you start your weight loss journey, your fat loss journey with 60 minutes of cardio, where do you go from there? You become the guy that's doing 2 hours of cardio every single day. And we'll talk about that more in an upcoming video when we talk about the mindset lifestyle mistakes that people are making. But if you're using cardio as the primary fat loss right out of the gate, that's why you're fed up and frustrated, because eventually these things are gonna stop working. Guys, I hope this video was helpful to you. Stop making these mistakes. If you got value out of this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn those post notifications on. But Coach Frank here at the Critical Bench Compound, we love you guys. Get out there, build your greatest body, stop making these mistakes. If you haven't checked out the first two videos, make sure to do that. We got 3 more coming up in this muscle building mistakes series, guys. But Coach Frank, we love you. We'll see you in the next video.